Well, this is miserable. Is it any wonder no UK government has subjected its people to a December election in nearly 100 years? Desperate measure then, and certainly now.
Nobody in.
And to be campaigning in Northern Ireland now
Just out for the election.
is to face more than the foes of foul weather and a fed-up electorate.
Okay, good to see you. Bye-bye.
If you're a sitting MP from the party that supported Brexit, like Emma Little-Pengelly, you're facing a wall of opposition like never before.
In this election, people are saying, let's get together and vote tactically to try to stop Brexit, despite the fact that the United Kingdom, in a referendum and a people's vote, voted to leave.
Northern Ireland didn't vote to leave, largely content being part of the UK and seamlessly connected to Ireland, which is in the EU. An ease some suspect ends with Boris Johnson's plan. Get ready for some complicated language from him.
Goods going from NIGB, GBNI will have no checks. The only checks will be for goods that are going via NI into Ireland. Everybody understands that.
Unlikely everyone understands that, but in Northern Ireland, people cut right through the clumsy language, realized he was talking about a border, and here, that gets you accused of betrayal. They're so angry, anti-Brexit parties are now working together, candidates stepping down to make room for others with better chances of winning. Anything to stop Brexit.
Sinn Féin equally will not contest East Belfast, North Down or South Belfast.
Here, sucky.
Why worried enough for candidates to step down? Consider the cows.
Come on, sucky.
Gary McHenry and Charlie Weir, both dairy farmers, both flat out fearful of a Boris Johnson-designed Brexit.
Boris Johnson's as shifty as the Sahara sands.
Already they get less per litre of milk because of the uncertainty. Tariffs to sell to the EU could be punishing. And what if they can't find other markets? Charlie says some talk of killing the cows.
I know people think that we're exaggerating or making no, but it's not. That's a reality that could happen.
You'd have to shoot your cows?
Well, if you can't sell your product, if you're getting no return for your produce.
He voted to leave the EU in the referendum. Last election, he was so supportive of the DUP, which backed Brexit, he was in their ads.
My name is Charlie Weir, and on the 8th of June, I'll be voting for the DUP.
That was before the prospect of a border was raised. He's changed his mind and vote. Not easy.
Not many men will stand up in front of the media and say, I got it wrong. And for me, Charlie, not just a big man in size, but as a man amongst men for standing up to do that.
Disagreeing politically was a deadly affair not that long ago. Those cages outside a Belfast bar, a reminder of the era when they had to keep attackers out. Inside, anti-Brexit activists too young to remember the troubles, but worried Boris Johnson's plan could foment frustrations. They are all in on the idea of these strategic alliances to stop Brexit.
There's parties that you would never see working together or actually coming together to stop that deal, which is just, it's so bizarre to say. I actually couldn't believe when it happened.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
Old rivals now rethinking new relationships. Once again, Brexit is breaking all the rules.